The Epstein files are an interesting one because they have had this for how long, right? When did he die?
Like 2019?
Exactly. So the Epstein
Yeah.
files.
Yeah.
When you think about it, this dude's been dead since August 2019, 6 years. Biden came into power in 2020. So he comes into power in 2021, and they have had the Epstein files since 2019, or better yet, they've had it since Biden was in office. Now, they knew that Trump was gonna be a player in the next election. He was going to rerun again. So my question is this, my logic is this, and again, I don't know anything, I haven't seen anything, but I just asked this. They've been trying to take this guy down for the longest time with all these different court cases and felonies and 34, blah, blah, blah. All right, cool. If you had the one, the nail that was going to put it in the coffin and take him out completely, and that was the Epstein files, why didn't it get released during the Biden administration with his attorney general in charge? They could have just been like, hey, I know this guy is thinking of rerunning. Here's the Epstein files. Release them now.
Yeah.
So they have had them for the last 6 years now. And all of a sudden, now all the, blue states are saying, release the Epstein files. Well, they had the Epstein files for a long time. And again, I don't know what's going to happen. I do hope that it gets released because there's obviously some seriously sick crimes that has happened. And
Yeah, but even the FBI director is saying that there's nothing. And there's like
Yes.
big, like CIA, FBI, they're all saying, oh no, there's
Yeah.
no files.
I think
Now
there's
the
some
files
really
say there's
powerful
nothing.
people in there from both sides of the aisle that are all in on this, maybe, and maybe that's why they're not releasing it. But clearly there is Epstein files because Pam Bondi, the AG, was saying that it's on my desk, and all of a sudden now there isn't any. So
Yeah.
I don't know. There's some shenanigans. There's some shadiness happening in the back end, I think. But my point to this is the Democrats, especially Gavin Newsom, and if you look at his posts on X, he keeps on mentioning the Epstein files. Well, Gavin, why didn't you ask for this in the last 4 years when Biden was president? All of a sudden now you're asking for it? Spare me.
Yeah.
Spare me the BS. You don't care about it. It's all political play. It's all manipulative. So again, do I have a say one way or the other? They're saying Trump was in those files. Yeah, he was. But as what? Does it just say in there that, he kicked Epstein from his Mar-a-Lago resort and canceled his membership? Is that what it was? Is that how he's in the files? Or is it much more in-depth than that?
Right.
So I don't know. I don't want to comment on something that I don't know. And again, if Trump is in those files as one of the predators, then absolutely, that's disgusting, right? Even though I tend to lean more conservative, I would never support somebody with crimes against humanity in that sense. But we don't know that, right? Everything is a political play. Everything is being staged to create this right versus left narrative. And I don't like that. I'm not gonna fall into that. We are Americans first, right? And we're humans. We're all created in the same image. So I'm not gonna fall for this right versus left, my guy versus your guy. I think it's BS. I like to look at it objectively as policies. What do I agree with? What do I not agree with? If he did do something wrong and I have concrete proof, I would absolutely say I don't support this guy. But to come out and say, my opinion that, he's in the files and we don't know for sure.